come true.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all having a very happy day today. So today's video will be my journal setup for the month of September. But before we get into that, I had one or two comments asking if I could do a flip through of the previous month. So that is what I'll be doing. And the previous month was August. My theme was sunflowers. So here I have a quote and the cover page for August, my monthly spread for August, which mainly consists of my work schedule. I had one weekly spread because that's the week I started school. I have my expense and sinking funds sheet. I have my expense tracker, and I actually didn't track my debt. I still have to add those numbers in. And my new addition to the journal, which is some of my favorite comments from you guys. I love this spread. And that concludes that. So now getting into this video, I will be taking this black felt pen, and I will be using this throughout the entire video. As you can see, I'm in a different location, so I don't have all of my regular pens that I usually use for these videos, but I made it work with what I did have, and I hope you guys enjoy. And this quote right here, I actually found it a couple weeks ago. I posted it on my Instagram, as you can see right here in this picture. And yeah, I just really enjoyed this quote and it felt motivating, and I hope you guys find it motivating as well. And now I'm just going in with this pink water-based marker, and I'm just adding some polka dots throughout the page just for a little something something. I love polka dots, if you guys can't tell. And that concludes the quote. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. And with that page done, the next thing to do is the cover page for the month of September. And I'll just be going in with a regular black Sharpie. Like I said, I don't have the normal markers that I usually bring with me, but I did have this Sharpie. And I actually wrote September too far to the left. So instead of just tearing that page out and starting over, I decided to add the year 2019 to fill that little gap right there. And as you can see, I'm going in with what are supposed to be roses. I'm not an artist, you guys, but I've made these little flowers before, and I think they're pretty similar to roses. That is in remembrance to my grandmother. Her name was Rose, and she passed away several years ago, and her birthday was in September. I know I did sunflowers last month, but I hope you guys don't mind another month of flowers. Continuing on, I am going to be going in with this pencil right here and doing the outline for the monthly spread for September. And as you can see after that, I will just be going back in with my black felt pen and tracing everything over again permanently. And if you guys are watching right now in this very moment, comment down below what your favorite flower is. I would love to hear it. And now I'm going back in with that same pencil and just erasing the pencil marks that I left behind here. And I also made a mistake down here. I added 2 extra squares to the month. We do not have 32 days in September. There are only 30. After that, I will just be going in with this same font that I'm trying to keep throughout this journal spread and go ahead and write September and continue on with the days of the week. After that, I'm just going in with my roses again. Let me know what you guys think of these roses. Do you like them? Do you not? It's okay if you don't, but I personally am not the best at drawing, and I just came up with these and I really liked the way they came out. And after I'm done with my roses, I'm just going to be going in and creating a circle in each square to number the days of the month. And after, I'm just going to go ahead and write it in with black pen, as you can see here. Moving on, it's time for the layout of September's budget. So I decided to go back in with this black Sharpie here and write out September's. And with the pink watercolor marker, I decided to write out budget. So I wanted to kind of break up the style a little bit using different markers. And since September is in black, I decided to add some roses on the top here with the pink marker. And I didn't want to add anything on the bottom, but it was too empty, so I just added an arrow pointing to the next page. This month's budget layout is a little bit different. Instead of putting my expenses and sinking funds onto two separate sheets, I will be putting both of them onto the same page. And moving on, I have my monthly expenses tracker. So I just wrote out everything from the first day to the last day of the month. And I use this as a fun way to keep up with all of my expenses. And on the next page here, I'm just writing out September's starting debt and September's ending debt. And in the middle, I will write paid. And I really like this idea just to keep track of where your money is going and how much of it is going to your debt. If you don't have debt, that's wonderful, but maybe you can do this page on savings instead. And moving on, we are doing my current favorite spread, and that is pasting some of my favorite comments from you guys from this previous month. And I'm just going in with a basic red marker here, and let's color that in. And there you guys have it. The next thing I will be doing is pasting all of your beautiful comments. And I'll also have them displayed for you guys to read them. And now that I have officially finished this spread, that concludes my journal setup for the month of September. And now I will be doing a quick flip through for you guys. Alrighty, you guys, so that wraps up today's video for September's journal setup. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will be seeing you guys soon. Stay tuned. Bye, guys.